Hey guys, we're back in the shed today, and today's plan is to slap the new track on JD's sled. So as you can see, the sled is sitting here with no hood, and the reason why is because we are planning to make up a front bumper at some point, and having this off, we can take off the pipe and everything a whole lot easier, and then get in around at everything to try and reinforce it, so then he doesn't smash the belly of it up. And while we got it off, he has a Cheetah Factory Racing bar set up, so we're going to slap down the sled, and while having the hood off, it's going to make it a lot easier to get at the bottom clamps of the old risers. So first thing is getting this track popped on. It's a 137 by 15 with a 1.75" lug, and his old track is 137 by 15 wide and 1.25" lug. So half-inch longer and a lot harder lugs than what is onto his sled, and 95% of his lugs on this year track is missing. So first thing is going to be getting the sled hoisted to the ceiling and then popping the old track off and fitting the new one in there. So we went ahead and pulled the bolts for the skid. There's one on each side here and one on each side in the front right here. So now we just got to pop our skid out of the track and then slide our shaft through one of the sides and pop it out and then drop the track. So we got the old track hauled out, and now we gotta scuff our guts out to try and fit the cog back up in the front. And this part of the track is supposed to be up there. The track's supposed to be twisted around, but we're gonna put it in backwards because most of the lugs are angled on a curve. So now it'll be digging into the snow as much as it possibly can and allowing the skidoo to get a lot more traction. And with this track being a half-inch bigger than what the track was at onto the sled, she should get up and go and stand up on the back end a lot more better than what the original track did. So let's get to it. So we got the cog all put back in and the C-clips put on the ends. It's on the chain case side too. The sprocket's back in, the chain's back in. So now we just got to tighten up the chain and put the cover back on, fill that back up with oil, and put the guard on here. And then we got to get the suspension popped back in the sled, tighten up the track, and she's gonna be good to go. The track and suspension is in the sled now. Last thing to do is tighten her up, and that part of the sled is done. Then we just got to put the battery back on, put the hood and side panels back on the sled, and then she's ready to rip. We got the track all tightened up now. That part of the sled's done. Jadine's over here wrenching on the last bit of it, reinstalling his battery, and then has put his exhaust in and side panel, and then she's done. Other than the hood being put on, we're going to hold off on that because, like I said in the beginning of the video, he has a full Cheetah Factory Racing bar set up. So with the hood off, it allows us to have a little bit better access for the bottom risers. So once we get the bar set up on, we also need to get the wiring underneath here for his new hand warmer pads. So once we get the bar set up back on, the hood will be back on the sled and she'll be ready to rip. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.